Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David and Devin, and we are back with another video. Now in this video, guys, I'm going to be giving you my reaction to the Inter Milan versus Spal game that is actually just about to finish. I just wanted to get this quickly out of the way and just talk about the starting lineup before I get into the actual game, because the game still hasn't actually finished. So the starting lineup was Cedric at right back, Miranda De Vrij at center back, Dalbert at left back, Gaglianari and Brozovic at the defensive midfielders, Politano on the right, Jean-Marie on the middle, Asamoah on the left midfield, and Lautaro Martinez on up front. Now the subs were Predelli, D'Ambrosio, Ranocchia, Skriniar, Valero, Candreva, and Keita. Ranocchia, Valero, Candreva, and Keita came on, and I honestly gotta say, before I actually get into the match, this Inter team was really impressive. Like, first half was, I can't say anything about the first half. First half was, I know I said the Inter team was impressive, but the first half was crap. Like, the first half was like, this team was not set up right, and it seems like when it came into halftime, like, everything changed. But that was the starting lineup, guys. As you can see to my left, or to my right, it's either which one. You guys will see the lineups in the edit, but I will be right back. And we are back, guys. So now the Inter game has finally finished. Inter have won the game 2-0, and if I had to give a man the match from the whole performance, it would have to be Lautaro Martinez. This guy was so impressive. His first goal was called handball. I want to know your guys' opinion down below. Do you guys think it was a handball? Because if you really look at it, I mean, I'm like between, because I think I'm an Inter fan, so I think it was a handball. Then I talked to my dad, and he said that if the ball touches his hand, he touches his chest, and then he controls it with his hand, that's still a handball. So I want to know you guys I want to know your opinion in the comments down below, whether you think that was a handball, or what do you think that goal deserved to stay? Because I actually still think it deserved to stay. Like, come on. I know your hand's not supposed to be out during like the whole thing. It hits the chest and then goes hit the arm, but still, that should have been given. So it should have been 3-0 to Inter. But in general, this team was just not set up right in the first half. Like with Asamoah playing at left midfield, Dalbert playing at left back, and then Miranda got a bloody nose, so he came off at halftime. And the halftime substitutions that were brought into this Inter team were Candreva and Ranocchia, and I think when they both came in, they brought a sense to the game, because if you looked at Ranocchia, the way he was performing, and speaking of which, Asamoah was in the left back. They moved at halftime also, they moved Asamoah back to left back and moved Dalbert up to left mid, which was actually right, because Dalbert has a lot of pace in him. So he could create a lot more opportunities, and he definitely was creating a lot more opportunities on on the left side of the pitch. But Ranocchia, he would probably be my second man of the match. If you guys seen everything that he did in this match, Ranocchia is such a good player, and oh my gosh, like, I know we bring him on for like a second striker sometimes, but seriously, his tackles were amazing today. He basically did not mess up on anything he did today, and he just put in a very overall good performance when he came in. And speaking of Candreva also put in a very good performance. I mean, he's the one that set up a couple of passes that probably led up to the goal. I mean, Dalbert led up to the second goal, so I gotta give it to Dalbert there. But then the substitution I thought would change the game and ruin the game, because he's kind of slow, is Borja Valero. When they brought in Borja Valero for, jeez, who they take out? Jeez, how did I forget who they take out? They brought in Borja Valero for someone. I think it was Jean-Marie that they brought in Borja Valero for. When that moment came in, I saw him come on the pitch. I was like, the game's gonna get a lot slower, but we scored the second after we brought him in. So there's nothing I can really say about this, but good second half performance, terrible first half performance, well, a decent first half performance, but overall, Inter just did the right thing. I mean, we got the win against a Spal team that was pretty tough in the first half, but then second half we got our stuff together and we just came back to to dominate and win the game, and we did all of this without Mauro Icardi. Like, I don't even know how the situation's going with Icardi. Apparently, he had a meeting with Giuseppe Marotta, and he talked to him, and now he's gonna have a meeting with the president, Zhang, to think about this. But I know one thing is that right now, I just don't want Icardi at this team. Like, the way the only way he'd be able to, there's no chance he's staying at Inter past summer. I mean, like, beyond the summer, like, he's not staying at Inter for the next 2 years. He's gonna leave in the summer, and that's only due to him and his wife. This is their fault. They should have treated us better. And the way Icardi's going about this, like, he wants a public apology from Inter Milan. What did Inter Milan do wrong to you, Icardi? Inter Milan gave you the chance to prove yourself and become one of the world's best striker, which you have done. But you're taking that all to your head, and that's wrong. And I'm not even gonna go on his wife, because his wife is just worse than Icardi. His wife is the reason why all the situation's basically happening out, with her on social media and everything. But overall, this game was very good, and I'm very happy that Inter win. And I'm actually kind of glad that Spalletti didn't play most of our starting players, because we got a big matchup against Eintracht Frankfurt at Inter this coming Thursday, and I'm very excited to see if Inter will actually make it through, because I think we definitely will. It was drawn 0-0 the first game, and I think Inter's going to put out a strong starting 11. I mean, we're not going to have Icardi, but we'll definitely have Keita back, which means Keita can play as striker, and that'll be definitely good, because Keita gives us height and the pace to score goals. But when it came to this Inter Spal game, I'd probably give the match a B. I'll probably give the match a B, and I say we could do better considering we're facing Milan next week. But overall, this Inter Milan performance was pretty decent. And anyway, we got the win. So we're 1 point behind Milan, going to the Milan derby next week, and hopefully Inter can win that game. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.